Hello, everyone. This is Rebecca Grossman, the CEO of the Scottsdale Area Association of Realtors, and I am here with Benjamin Gottlieb with McQueen and Gottlieb. Their firm has recently given out some information regarding the extension for the evictions of tenants, and that is going to play into your business as a member of our association if you represent any tenants or landlords. So we would love to hear from Ben some advice, some information about what resources are available to help people who are in a financial situation. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Ben, and welcome.
Awesome. Thanks, Rebecca, for having me on. As Rebecca pointed out, my name is Benjamin Gottlieb. I'm a local real estate attorney. Our law firm does primarily real estate litigation and real estate transaction law. And as most people know, back in March, specifically March 24th of earlier this year, Governor Ducey signed an executive order that effectively postponed evictions. And essentially what the executive order did is it did not prohibit a landlord from filing an eviction lawsuit, but what it did was it prohibited a local law enforcement officer from executing on what's called a writ of restitution. That is what the landlord obtains through the court system. And executing on the writ of restitution is where the law enforcement officer actually goes to the subject property and forcibly removes the tenant. And it's that act which Governor Ducey suspended for 120 days. And he signed originally that executive order on March 24th. It was set to expire in 5 days on July 22nd. And in order to qualify under the original executive order, a tenant needed to prove that they had some type of COVID-related issue requiring the tenant to quarantine, or they had a financial hardship, financial issue due to COVID-19. That's what the tenant needed to prove up until now. Yesterday, Governor Ducey signed a new executive order. Based on that order, beginning on August 21st, the tenant has to show to the landlord in writing that the tenant has a financial hardship and the tenant applied for rental assistance. And so the executive order, as time is moving forward, is getting narrower for tenants to qualify. And it appears no longer can the tenant just say, well, I have this COVID diagnosis, or I have symptoms reflecting COVID, and therefore I need to be quarantining, and I get the protection of the executive order. But the tenants actually have to now show they have a true, clear financial hardship. They've applied for rental assistance. Back in March, around March, the state of Arizona announced a rental assistance program of $5 million. Unfortunately, from March to the present date, that fund has not been tapped into as much as it should have or was anticipated, and a lot of renters have not received funds from that program. So yesterday, Governor Ducey also allocated additional funds to increase staffing within that program to get more money out to renters. Also, Governor Ducey announced a $5 million foreclosure prevention program, which is designed to assist landlords who rely on rental payments to pay their mortgages. But the broad impact of yesterday's executive order is that now landlords will not be able to dispossess tenants all the way up until October 31st of this year. So it's a major 3-month approximate extension from the initial executive order. And so it's going to have some wide sweeping ramifications on both landlords and tenants as to how they proceed. And our law firm has been assisting both landlords, tenants, and property managers who are concerned about their legal rights and how they can best proceed in light of this uncertain pandemic climate.
Great. Well, thanks for this information. I think it'll be very helpful, and appreciate your time and your efforts in trying to help the tenants and landlords that are in these situations. So you have a great afternoon.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it.